Hello. I'm J.R. Ewing. Something I can do for you?
Hello. I'm sorry to intrude into your home. I didn't mean to bother anyone, but I need to speak to James.
James?
Beaumont. James Beaumont. I was told he lived here.
Yes, he does. He's away for a few days. Maybe I can help you.
Maybe you can. There's something I'm very confused about.
What's that?
The other night on television, I saw James do an interview. It was all about young business executives and how they're running big companies now. Well, there was a woman with James. Michelle. I think that's what her name was. Well, they said James and Michelle were married.
So?
Well, that can't be.
Why not?
James is married to me.
Married? Well, sure he is. I got to give you points for being the first one to show up.
What? I don't understand.
Well, of course you do. You see a good-looking young oil executive on TV and decide to create a little nuisance value. See if you can get a quick payoff. Well, you're in luck tonight, darling, because I'm in a good mood. How much is it going to take to send you back where you come from?
It's a little more complicated than that. This is James' son.
Now?
I don't care what you believe. Just tell me when James will be back.
Well, I'm not sure. I suppose you have proof of this alleged marriage.
Well, I don't walk around with my marriage license in my purse. I have my papers back at the motel. And why do I have to prove anything to you anyway?
Because I'm J.R. Ewing, James's father.
Ewing? Why isn't it Beaumont?
Well, that's another story. What I'd like to know is why James never mentioned you.
Probably because he thought our marriage was annulled.
Well, first you say you're married, then you say you're not. Now, which one is it?
We were married, but my parents had a fit when they found out. I was underage. And they insisted we get the annulment.
Which you did.
No, I didn't.
Listen, I'm having a hard time following this. When did this all start?
James was going to business school. I was working in a bookstore near the campus. We started dating, and wham.
Wham. I suppose that means you fell in love.
I was still living with my folks. And one night when he was driving me home, he said he wished we could be together all the time. So we drove over to the next state.
And got married.
That very night. Oh, it was wonderful. Until my parents found out.
And that's where the annulment came in?
Yeah. Well, we tried to convince them. We were old enough to know what we were doing, but it was no good. We had a terrible fight with them. James was so angry he quit school and took off.
Oh, so you're not married now. You did get the annulment.
No, I didn't. I made all the arrangements, but then I found out I was pregnant, and my parents didn't want me to go through with it. They said if I was going to have the baby, I needed to stay married.
Did you ever try to locate James?
Well, of course I did, but I didn't have any luck until...
Until you saw him on television.
So here I am. Now, can you please tell me when James will be home?
Well, I'm not sure. He's on business. I don't know when he'll be back.
Well, can you call him and tell him I'm here?
Well, I don't know where he is. He'll check in a couple of days.
Days? I'm gonna go crazy cooped up in that motel room by then.
Where are you staying?
The Green Door Motel, out on the highway.
Oh, that won't do. No, I'll call the Singletree. Get your reservation there. Here's some walk around money
I don't
for you.
need your money. I have my savings.
No, I insist. I can't let you stay at that tacky little flea bag. Trucks will keep you awake all night. I'll get one of the hands to drive you to your motel and pick up your things, then take you to the Singletree. What'd you say your name was again?
I didn't say, but it's Debra Lynn. Debra Lynn Beaumont. Here, let me write it down for you. Along with my maiden name, where we were married, the baby's name, and where the baby was born. That'll make it easier for you to check up on me. That is what you're gonna do, isn't it?
If you are who you say you are, why should you care?
I don't. Check away.